it's Kayla, and welcome back to Dangerous Relationship. Last time we finally started dating Subaru, but it's only fake dating, so let's see how that ends up turning out in Chapter 3, Secret Fun. 1 week had passed and Subaru and I had begun dating. It felt like I was dreaming at first, but soon reality sunk in, and I knew it was actually true. Ring. A few minutes before my alarm rang, Subaru called me on the phone in the morning. Good morning, Kayla. Sleep well last night? Subaru, yeah, good morning. Thanks for the wake-up call. He'd been calling me every morning to wake me up. Not only that, but he always messaged me or called me before I went to bed. Even though we were just pretending to be lovers, it still made me feel really happy. I want to see you today if possible. Are you going to be working late? There's just one shooting for a drama today, so I should be out before evening. Who are you assigned to today? I hope it's not Kay again. Ooh, Ryohei. It's Ryohei. Ryohei? At least I don't have to worry about him as much as Kay. You aren't dealing with Kay anymore, right? No, I don't think I'll be assigned to him at least for a while now that his drama's done. I hope not. Then again, Ryohei's pretty handsome, so it worries me a little. A huge sigh from Ryohei crackled out of the phone speaker. Did they mean Subaru? Are you jealous? Of course I am. I'm your boyfriend. I'd be happier if there was no other guys in your life. His pitiful voice tugged on my heartstrings. It's just for work, nothing else. I know, but that doesn't make it any less vexing. I want you to do well at your job, but at the same time, stay far away from anyone else. Oh well, I'll just have to put up with it. You just go and do your best. Thanks. And I love you. After that final whispered message, he ended the phone call. Just how much of what he said were true with his feelings. Knock, knock. Excuse me. I entered the dressing room with a knock, and Ryohei turned my way. I'll be your stylist for today. My name is Kayla Michelle. Nice to meet you. It's you. I remember you. I remember you too, Ryohei. Last week you helped me out when I got blocked trying to get into the studio. I'm so glad to see you again. Ryohei grasped my hand and shook it heavily between both of his. His brilliant smile, perfected by years of being on stage, beamed back at me. Having a boyfriend, I knew it was wrong for me to feel so excited, but I couldn't help it. He knew how to make girls swoon over him, and I was no exception. Oh yes, thank you very much. His presence flustered me so much I had to turn away to answer him. It's me who should be thanking you. I heard you were the one who returned my pass. I did, but how'd you find that out? When I returned the pass to the staff, I'd never said my name. I asked them about the person who dropped it off, and you came to my mind right away. This is great. I wanted to thank you in person. I just did the right thing. Anyways, I'll still need to give you back your handkerchief. You can have it. No, I want you to have it. Thank you. Ryohei seemed like such a personable and friendly man. He was kind, generous, and I was sure I would enjoy working with him. I'd need to try extra hard so he would enjoy working with me too. I already have your wardrobe prepared for you. Ryohei took the stack of clothes I offered from my hands. Oh, I like this brand. This is one of their new ones, isn't it? I've been dying to try one of these on. He marched behind the dressing curtain with a merry gait in his step. Having been accustomed to changing quickly for stage, perhaps he was done in no time at all. With his new outfit on, he headed straight for the studio to begin the shooting. It's gonna be a fantastic shoot today. I can just feel it. I nodded in approval since his clothes matched him so well. He looked so good in it. Turning my attention back to the room, I started preparing for the next set of clothes. I was really pleased I'd picked an outfit he was excited to put on. So pleased I could barely concentrate on cleaning up the room. Suddenly, a hand swooped in front of my face and it clamped down tight on my mouth. My only thought was that I was being kidnapped. When they locked my arms behind me, I panicked and closed my eyes in fright. Shh, it's me. Subaru. Someone whispered in my ear while releasing my hands from their grip. Subaru? He had to push his fingers on my mouth to quiet me down since I almost screamed out his name. What the heck are you doing here? I questioned him in a crazed whisper. I wanted to see you. Isn't that enough? Have you forgotten where you are? This is the studio. It was bad enough for him to sneak in here, let alone come after he left his music career. I had so much trouble sneaking in here without getting seen. That made it pretty exciting. Besides, I wanted to see you no matter what. Having a secret rendezvous is kind of thrilling if you ask me. I think I'll be able to make up some good lyrics after this. You're nuts! Maybe I am. Before, I would never do something as risky as this. I thought I'd be happy singing my heart out day after day and need nothing else. But now it's different. It's not enough. He took my arm and pulled me closer, staring into my eyes. Guess what? We're alone. His arms wrapped around me and held me tight. You can't. I'm still working here. You were fine being alone with Ryohei just a minute ago. That was work. I know, but you guys got along too well for comfort. Huh? I listened from outside. What's the story about the handkerchief? Well, I've actually seen Ryohei once before today. I followed up by telling him the rest of the story. I see. You're too kind for your own good. I know that all happened before we started dating, but it still makes me jealous. He's just someone I work with. I don't have any feelings towards him. What about me? Do you have feelings towards me? Yes. Then show me. He tapped his lips with his fingers as if pointing to where he wanted it. I had to guess that was where he wanted me to kiss him. Show you? But we're at work, in the dressing room. Not knowing if and when someone will come in makes it exciting, doesn't it? I can't believe I'm doing this. How crazy we must be to kiss right here. I glanced towards the door nervously. Ryohei would still be in the middle of shooting, so he wouldn't come back for a while. Besides, I was Subaru's girlfriend now, and that meant I could do what I want. Well, he wanted it on the lips. I stood on my tiptoes and kissed him on the lips. I didn't think you were brave enough to. I'm glad I was wrong. He came back with a kiss of his own that landed on my cheek. When we're all alone like this, it makes me want to do that, you know? That, as in... You know what I mean. I know you do. His lips pushed down on my forehead, then closed in towards my lips. He was coming in to kiss me. I was powerless to turn away, even though I knew full well that he was planning to do. Our lips met and he embraced me, slipping his tongue into my mouth. We had kissed many times since we started dating, but it was never this intense. Kayla, I love you. He squeezed out a few words between kisses. How could we be doing this here in such a dangerous place? Oh my gosh, this is moving way too fast, guys. All over again. And it felt so wonderful I didn't want it to stop. I'm fine. I can find it on my own. Wait here. Just then we heard a voice from the outside door. It sounded like Ryohei. He rapped on the door twice with his knuckles. I forgot something in here. I'm coming in. At this rate, we'd be seen for sure. Click. The doorknob turned and the door swung open. This was where we would be caught. This way. Subaru, with his arm still around me, pulled me behind the dressing curtain. Huh? No one's in here. Maybe she went to go look for another wardrobe. Whatever. Where was it now? I heard rustling and clanking as he fumbled through the bag for something. That's weird. I thought I put it in here. Fortunately, it didn't seem like he noticed we were hiding behind the curtain at all. He just came back to find something and he would leave as long as we didn't make a sound. Whew. Subaru blew into my ear softly and I almost let out a yelp in surprise. Subaru? I gasped and looked at him in surprise, but he was just smiling back at me. As if not bothered by any of this, he pushed my bangs back with his hands. His lips inched closer to mine, undoubtedly to continue where he'd left off. Stop it, he's gonna hear us. I did the one thing I could and turned my head away. If Subaru got caught in a scandal while on leave, he'd never be able to go back. It would ruin his career. I couldn't let us get found no matter what. Oh, there it is. Luckily, Ryohei found what he was looking for and headed towards the doors. We'd been saved by a miracle, or so I had thought when... Subaru tilted his head and sucked on my neck, making a huge sound. Before I squealed out a noise, I slammed my hands over my mouth. Huh? Is someone over there? Ryohei looked over curiously and began towards the dressing curtain. We were done for. He put his hand on the curtain to pull it away and destroy all of our hopes in an instant. I had to do something to distract Ryohei and at least protect Subaru. But then he wrapped his arms around me and wouldn't let me move. Instead, he pressed my head into his chest and hid me behind his shoulders. Why was he trying to protect me? His situation was much more delicate than mine, so he should be protected, not me. Haven't you found it yet? Yeah, sorry, I'll be right there. Ryohei dropped the curtain between his fingers and headed for the door. Slam! It shut behind him. His footsteps trailed off into the distance. That was nerve-wracking. Exciting, isn't it? Your face is all red and your heart rate's going crazy. He placed his palm over my heart on my chest. It's racing more now than before. It's too fast to even count. I want to feel the rhythm inside you. His fingers pinched a button and loosened my shirt. No, don't! I squeaked quietly and covered my chest with my hands. Please let me. He's like way too forceful. No way. He whispered seductively into my ear, making me almost give in right then and there. We do not want to be a slut, so let's keep holding it there. I closed my eyes and clutched my hand tight around the collar. If you don't want me to go any farther, shove me and walk away. He whispered to me, his hot breath tickling my ear. But if not, then... His hand glided softly down my arm and covered my hand. It tickled, making me squirm. He then kissed the back of my hand. Using that as his last chance, he took my hand and entangled my fingers with his. You're angelic, Kayla. When you're embarrassed, you look so cute, and I can't help wanting you. His lips attacked my collarbone, revealed as my shirt slackened. I want to hear your voice, too. Can I keep going? And do what? Kissing isn't enough. I want to feel more of you. This is way too much. His lips closed on me while his hand stroked across my skin. You're feeling it, right? Don't say it. Your skin's hot. You must be burning up. My body felt like it was on fire, making my vision twist and turn. Clank. The clock resting on the dresser crashed to the ground, banging against the floor. It was a prop they were supposed to use for the next shooting. That was enough to remind me I was still on the clock. Enough! I pushed myself off of Subaru and backed a step away. Not here. I'm still at work. I can't do this. Tears filled my eyes from being pressured into doing something I wasn't ready for. Yeah, girl, you tell him. You're a rock star, and you have so many fans. You're like an idol to them. They're looking forward so much to your next song, but if this ever got found out and became a scandal, Kayla, I'm sorry. He groaned apologetically and wiped the tears off my cheek. We were all alone, so I got a little overexcited and got carried away. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Subaru fixed my shirt and hooked the buttons up on the back together. I'm really sorry. I better go. With a quick kiss on the cheek, Subaru turned away from me wearing a somber expression. Subaru! Without realizing it, I'd call out his name to stop him. Good luck with work. He spoke while leaving the room without much as turning back. His face looked so pitiful, it made me wonder if I'd said too much. After work was over that day, the first thing I did was try to call him, but no matter how many times I tried, I couldn't reach him. Ring. Hello, Subaru? Beep. I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message and I'll get back to you. He's not answering. 3 days had passed since Subaru had come to the studio and I hadn't heard from him since. What happened to him? Maybe he hates me now? If that's the case, then he is a douchebag. We were just pretending to be lovers, but I was kinda harsh to him. Maybe our kiss helped him think of some lyrics and he doesn't need me anymore? Even if that were the case, I still wanted to say goodbye to him at least. Sorry about what happened. I want to see you again so we can talk. He might not want to see me, but I couldn't let this go without seeing him one last time. Nice work today. Thanks, you too. I love the outfit you picked out for me. Oh, good. You'll like the next one too, I promise. After work was over, I checked my phone, but there was nothing at all from Subaru. I wonder if I'll ever see him again. Perhaps our days of pretending to be lovers were over for good. Ring. I snatched at my phone to find it was a call from Subaru. Hello? I answered it nervously. Got a minute? It was a kind and friendly voice that came from the speaker. Yeah. I want to see you soon. Can you meet me somewhere? Of course. I want to talk to you too, actually. But just then, an arm wrapped around my waist from behind and held me. Good. You don't know how happy that makes me. This time, I didn't hear it from the speaker, but from the man whose arms were around me. Subaru? You sent me a message this morning, right? Yeah. Which meant that he had read it. I wanted to see you so badly that I waited here for you. I have some things I want to talk to you about. Can we go to your place? He sounded so concerned that I didn't have any reason to say no. Except that he might rape you. I think I'll pour some tea. I'd invited him into my room just like that, but now that we were here, I didn't know what to do. There was so much I wanted to talk about, but when it came down to it, it felt very hard to. No need. Show me that face of yours first. He gestured me to sit down next to him, and so I did. That's a good girl. You know, I was so nervous today because I thought for sure you'd say no to me. You were? It hadn't seemed like you looked nervous even in the slightest. Yeah, I went too far the other day. After I went home, I hated myself for doing all of that. I regret doing any of it. When I hear your voice, I want to see you, and when I see you, I want to touch you. That's why I had to stay away and calm myself down. And now? Actually, I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to see you so badly it hurt. Can I hold you? He reached his arm out towards me, showing an innocent and irresistible smile. Sure. When I nodded yes, he whispered that he loved me into my ear and hugged me tight. Kayla. His lips sucked my skin so hard as if to leave marks on me that would never fade away. That hurts. Sorry, but I can't stop. I want to love you more, and I want you to feel more of me. Oh my gosh, not again, Subaru. I might have to just click through this part. My gosh, Subaru, it's only chapter 3. If you're quite young and watching this, just know that you should not do what they just did, especially if you've only seen each other like twice. When I came to, it was already morning. I'd fallen asleep and spent the entire night sleeping in his arms. We did it. Though the thought of a scandal frightened me, it was too late to undo what we had done now. He'd come over and spent the night. If anyone saw him leaving my place, we would surely be doomed. Good morning. Subaru muttered as he blinked open his eyes. He scooted closer and kissed me on the cheek. Good morning kiss. It was so wonderful a smile he gave that I couldn't turn away from it. Work today? I'm off. Good, then we can spend all day together. I should have been scared beyond measure of what might happen if anyone found out. Yet somehow, seeing a smile like that, I couldn't help but wish for a better morning. Our relationship would surely come to an end when he completed his song, though something inside of me hoped it would not, and I could continue living this dream. Okay guys, it looks like she went and did it. The MC in this game is a little bit slutty, and Subaru is very, very pushy. It'll be interesting to see how they wind up in the next chapter, which is It's Not Enough. I'll see you guys there. Bye!